Hello everybody, this is Maya Zahira with Psychic Protection Sanctuary, and we are now live in our Facebook group, Spiritual Empowerment Community. It's one of my free Facebook groups, and first of all, I'd like to apologize for my voice. I have this crazy allergy thing that's been happening for about a week now. And today it's really affecting my throat, but I am still here. I am committed. So as we have people joining, just want to give a shout out to all of you who are joining, as well as all of you who are watching the replay on Facebook, and also people who are watching the replay on YouTube, because I'm very active in both places. So hello, all of you. If you are new to me and all the stuff that I offer, then I do invite you to check out my website, which is www.psychicprotectionsanctuary.com. And you can sign up. There's like a ton of free stuff on there. You can sign up and get free stuff that way. And then there's also a bunch of free videos. And there's also information about my 12-month program, which is under the events and classes tab. So welcome everybody. As usual, go ahead and tell us where you are from. Constance is here from Grandview, Missouri, and we also have others joining, so go ahead and pop in and say hello. As usual, we have some free gifts today for people who join live, and then also some free gifts for people who respond to the homework on the Facebook group. And I also want to let you know that some of the days in this 7-day journey, my cat is just going crazy over here. Some of the days we're going to have gifts that anybody can enjoy, even if you're watching the replay on YouTube 2 years from now. There's going to be a gift for you tomorrow in day 3, because I want to include everybody. I want everybody to feel excited, like you're able to get something, some fun freebies, because I think that makes it more fun. Barbara is joining from Easton, Kansas, and Marietta is saying good evening to you as well. So, and Heidi is saying hi, hello. This is day 2 of our 7-day energy tune-up, and so we have several more days. We're just barely getting started. This is just our 2nd day, and every day we are meeting at 7 p.m. Central. And you guys totally need to meet my cat. Okay, she's actually very photogenic, but she hates being on video, so she's gonna she's gonna go crazy. But this is the little kitty that keeps taking her claws and digging them into my thigh as I'm trying to talk to you and introduce this video, because she wants my attention and thinks that I shouldn't be paying attention to all of you. And she's my little buddy. She sits by me when I work. Oh my God. Everyone loves her. If you ever come over to my house, she's like a little dog. She's friendly with everybody. She's not like a regular cat. My other cat is like a regular cat, more aloof, and my other cat is just friendly with me for the most part, and snuggles up with me when I'm sleeping. But little Kitesh here is our little mascot. She's friendly to everybody. So how is everybody today? As you can hear, my throat is not sounding too great. There's something in the air that I'm allergic to. So speaking of allergic, I now have cat hair on my face. There's something that I've been allergic to for the past week. So I will do my best to not sound too squeaky or hoarse. And it's especially going to be fun since we're doing a guided meditation and you're supposed to be able to relax with my squeaking voice. But as I always like to say, we got to keep it real with all my videos, and have all the crazy stuff. So okay, so let's get into our lesson. Y'all are being a little bit quiet today. That's okay. Oh, let me start off by announcing what our free gifts are, and then we'll get into a little bit of review of yesterday's lesson, and then we'll talk about today. So our free gifts, anyone who joins live, and as some of you found out yesterday, if you join live, you have to be there all the way through so that when I announce your name, you hear it, because you get the free gift right then. So you have to stay all the way to the end, and if you happen to get bumped off, then you need to come right back. Because I'm going to give a free gift to 2 people today who are here live, and those 2 people are going to get a free chakra reading. So I'm going to do just a really mini reading. My plan is to just read the particular chakra that we're working with today, but we'll go with the flow. We'll see how it goes. And then for the homework, I have not posted, as I'm doing this video right now, the homework is not posted yet, but I will be posting it right after I finish this Facebook Live. And anyone who comments on the homework and completes the homework, I'm going to pick 3 people from the homework thread, and I'm going to pull an angel card and give an angel message to each of you 3 people, and I'll be pulling those winners the following day, so tomorrow. That way, those of you who watch the replay and get to the homework after the fact, just make sure you get your homework done by tomorrow morning, because when I sit down, I work afternoons and evenings. When I sit down at the beginning of my work day, I will pick the winner and we'll do the readings right then. So Marietta says she keeps freezing up. Oh, sorry to hear that. You might want to leave and then come back maybe. Tana is joining us from Independence, Missouri. Awesome. So good to see everybody. High fives to everybody. And so I had a lot of fun doing the free gifts yesterday. And we also had 2 people who won messages from your guides and angels earlier today from the homework thread. That was really fun to share those messages with Carol and Chelsea, so that was cool. Phyllis is saying, "Hi Maya, I'm listening while cleaning up at work." That's awesome. You guys, it's totally fine to multitask. That's what I do. I listen to podcasts and other things all the time at home when I'm doing my dishes, so totally fine. The only thing is that when we do the guided meditation part, you'll want to make sure that you're not listening to that while you're driving, because I do tend to put people in the zone and I don't want you to get into a car accident, so you'll have to listen to that part later. Carol Moore is joining us from Parkville, and Diane is listening. Hi everybody. So let's get into our lesson. I mentioned yesterday that the first lesson would be a little bit longer. That one ended up being like an hour and 15 minutes because we did the readings at the end. My plan is that most of our classes are going to be about 30 minutes, but since we're doing the free gifts at the end, it might take us longer because I'll be tuning in and doing readings for our 2 live winners. So we'll see how that goes. So the rest today and the rest of our classes will be shorter than our first day, since we don't have to go over all the preliminary information. And Marietta, thank you for sharing. That's awesome. So yesterday in our lesson, we worked on recognizing some areas of blockage, or where the energy is stuck or out of balance. Maybe it's over energized or not energized enough in the area of our root chakra. And so today we're going to be moving up the chakra system. It's day 2 of our 7-day journey. So we're going to do the sacral chakra, and we're going to go through a similar format to what we did yesterday. So you will want a pen and paper. If you're a note taker, I do encourage you to take notes. And Marietta says, I loved my aura reading. Oh, I loved doing it for you. You guys, I love doing this work. I love doing psychic readings. That's where I'm answering your questions about life. or I'm tuning into your energy to see what's blocked, where, or what your colors look like. I love doing intuitive coaching, which is a combination of using my psychic work and giving you guidance in your life overall, helping empower you. And I love teaching. I've been a teacher my whole life, really since high school. I've been teaching people, and I've always been really passionate about my own spiritual journey and sharing that with others. So it's so fun being here today with you guys. Again, I do apologize for my voice. I thought that I was doing better yesterday, and last night I went to bed and it was like I made the mistake. It was a cool evening, and I am a nature lover big time. So anytime I can open the windows here out at my little prairie house, I will do it. But about a week ago, whatever blew into town out here, whatever's in the air, I'm not sure what, I don't normally have allergies, but whatever's in the air, it blew in my window last week, and I immediately felt it, and it's been settling into different parts of my upper respiratory system. Last night the weather was cooler, and I went ahead and opened my house back up and tried to sleep, and then I was just coughing and coughing for a couple of hours. Finally had to close up my windows. I was really sad because the night air was making me cough and it was irritating my lungs. So I closed up my windows, turned my air conditioner back on, but when I woke up in the morning, my voice was all raspy and very sexy, sultry sounding, right? That's exactly what we need for this class. Actually, it's perfect, you guys, because we're doing the Sacral Chakra, which is all about sensual, I'm trying not to squeak, sorry. It's all about sensual energy, so that's funny that I just made that joke. But first, let's start off by talking about yesterday's lesson. Yesterday, we looked at our root chakra blocks. Hopefully you did take at least one little small action to support bringing that back into balance. This is a quick 7-day journey, so you're not going to be fixing everything completely, but it's about beginning to take action. So if you forgot to take action regarding yesterday's lesson, then you will want to do that. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go back and look at yesterday's homework thread. It's just talking about identifying what your blockage or imbalance is with your root chakra, your tribe, your support system, your health, your getting your needs met and things like that, your basic survival, and then take one small action to support that. That's it. It's not about solving everything. It's about just taking little actions. Okay. And speaking of that, before we get into today's lesson, I just wanted to talk about something that I forgot to mention yesterday, and that's fine because yesterday's video went kind of long. If you don't already know this, I am all about having a grounded type of spirituality. So I don't really, I have respect for how everybody practices. I totally do. But I really don't personally promote having a spirituality that's way up in la la land, disembodied. Let's all ascend into 5D and stop paying attention to our humanity because humanity is low vibe and all this other BS. I'm sorry, I do think it's BS. I respect that other people think that. I do. I respect everybody's beliefs, but I think it's actually a form of spiritual bypassing when we disengage from our humanity. And so you'll notice that my approach, whether it's with this 7-day journey, or if we do any work one-on-one together, or if you join any of my programs, you'll notice that I'm really integrating spiritual practice with applying it in your practical everyday life. as well as applying it to spiritual stuff like connecting with your guides and angels. That's always really cool too. But how about like using your intuition to choose which auto insurance company is best for you? Like seriously, nuts and bolts, okay? Working on handling your real life in 3D land, in your physical body. You are not just a spirit, you are also a body. You're both. We don't need to negate one in order for the other to be true. So that's the approach that I'm coming from as we're going through this journey. And I encourage you, hopefully, to stay as grounded as you can in whatever practices you resonate with, and for you to honor your own practices as well. And Isabella says, stand grounded, peeps. Exactly. Yes, yes, yes. So, again, sorry for my squeaky voice. If you feel like sending good vibes, like healing vibes for my body to like better handle whatever is blowing in the air, that would be awesome. I do believe that kind of group energy does help. So if you feel like unconditionally sending some vibes, I will not say no because it is a little bit harder for me to do my work when my body is doing this. So, but I am here with you all now, and I will try to speak mightily as we go through our lesson. So I've got my notes over here. As you all know, I do end up looking at my notes because I will forget things if I don't do that. So today, sacral chakra. Grab your pen and paper. Sacral chakra. Again, just like I said yesterday, even if you don't know all about the chakras, don't worry about it. That's not really my focus for this series. However, FYI, I am following along with that system, the chakra system, as I choose what we're going to cover each day. So today I'm choosing concepts based on the sacral chakra, and the sacral chakra is part of your energy system. It's a vortex of energy that is in your auric field, your energy field, and it also goes into your physical body in the area between your belly button and your pubic bone. So you've got this vortex of energy that's in the front of your belly and behind as well. Thank you, Carol. I haven't had an allergy response like this, or whatever the heck this is, for 10 years. 10 years ago, I lived out in the country and I had something similar happen, but it was way worse. Like, I've been much more diligent about self-care because I was truly miserable 10 years ago. My throat, I couldn't even drink water. My throat hurt so bad. My whole body just freaked out over allergy response. So this time it's not as bad, but good vibes are welcome. Thank you. Marietta says, I walked in my woods about an hour ago barefoot. Yes, that's awesome. So the sacral chakra is all about creative, got a cough. It's all about creative energy. Whether you're creating, I'm so sorry that I'm squeaking so bad. So horrible. Of course, this would happen the week that I have this Facebook Live event. And I only do events like this twice a year. Oh, well. Let me get a drink. Okay. So the sacral chakra is all about creativity. Whether you're creating a new life, like literally, that's where you would create a new life, or it's about creating ideas or objects or artwork or writings, books, just anything creative that you're creating and putting out into the world. This chakra is also, I'm going to read to you our list here. It's also about joy, fun, play, intimate relationships, and intimacy. physical intimacy, okay? It's about your love life. It's about your sex drive. It's about allowing pleasure in your life and about self-love and nurturing, self-mothering or mothering others, balance there, having a balance. So where do you feel blocked, or where do you feel like the energy is out of balance, and how? Okay. Oh, thank you, Marietta. Marietta says, take some honey. I'm really sensitive to sugar, so I can't do that. But that is a good remedy. Lemon water and honey is usually good, but my body is super sensitive. I can't do either of those. Yay. But I've been doing tea, so hopefully that will help. So where do you feel blocked, or as though the energy is out of alignment, and how? As it relates to creativity, expressing yourself, joy. Do you feel like you're too serious, or that you sit down to do something creative and you feel blocked? Do you have writer's block or artist's block? Do you never take time to have fun or play? Are you like all work and no play? Or you're just so busy you don't have time to relax and do fun stuff? What about your intimate relationships? Are those, if you are choosing to be in a relationship at this time, how are those going? Or how is it going? If you're choosing to be single, that's fine too. That does not mean that you're blocked. But you will also, in other ways, want to make sure that that chakra is nice and open. So you want to make sure that you're still, connecting with your sensuality. Whether you're eating a piece of juicy fruit and like really being present with that sensual experience, or just being outside, feeling the breeze on your skin, being really present in the moment and being in touch with your senses. That's what sensuality is. And do you allow pleasure into your life? Or do you feel like maybe you're not worth it? Maybe you're not worthy of having pleasure? Do you feel guilty about receiving things for yourself or doing things for yourself? You feel like you can do those things for other people, but it's hard for you to receive that love. So let's do a little bit of sharing. Share whatever you feel comfortable sharing. So while I'm waiting for you guys, because I do want you to start typing because there's about a 1 or 2 minute lag. So if you wait a while to type, then it'll take forever for me to get your answer. So as we do these Facebook Lives, start typing right away and click enter, and it takes me about a minute to see it on my end. Isabella says, I am imbalanced as heck in the sacral. Yeah, so you can share this or not, but just think about how, in what way, okay? And Heidi says, healing energy. I think that's for me. Thank you very much. I'm going to get another drink. All right, so as I'm waiting for some more answers from you all, I'll go ahead and share. I don't really feel totally blocked here, but I often will notice there are different periods in my life where I feel like, even though there's like so many awesome things about my life, I've worked really hard to cultivate the particular life that I have. But sometimes I just get really serious. I'm just taking everything very seriously. The work, some of the aspects of the work that I do is very, very serious, and it is. That's the truth. But I get so focused on that that there are times when I'll realize, ooh, I feel a little bit out of balance. I need to intentionally do some play. And so I think it was a year ago I was feeling that way. Like my cat's running around. I don't know what she's doing. I think it was about a year ago I was feeling that way, and I was getting together with a friend and I said, hey, let's go to that one place that has all the video games. I had never been there before. And I went there and we played Pac-Man and some other games. And I had so much fun. So sometimes we have to intentionally do some kind of play. If you have kids, it's like, oh man, I really need to get outside and, play catch with the kids or run around with them, play tag, get in touch with that inner child. That's one way to open that energy center. Sitting down and doing some writing, some artwork. I like to color. I like adult coloring books. That's my thing. Let's see. Oh, Heidi is saying, can we say perimenopause stinks? LOL. Yeah, so all of these chakras that we're going through in these 7 days, they also have connection with your physical body and with the organs in that area. So naturally, your reproductive organs are affected by the energy of this sacral chakra. So for women, whether it's that time of the month or perimenopause or menopause, all of that can have an effect. I feel like my voice sounds like gravel. And Marietta says lower back pain. Okay. Yeah. I'm not sure. I want to honor your name, and I don't know if it's Vanya or Vania. People mispronounce my name all the time, so I understand, and I apologize. Feel free to let me know how to pronounce your name, or not. It's up to you. Vanya says, my blockages here have been lifting over the last couple of years. Good. That's good. Isabella says, no sex drive, ignoring self-care, lack of fun and joy, need to be creative but stuck, not sure how to do that, not honoring the womb wellness, also having sacral health issues with no work helping. Yeah, well, yeah, that sounds like quite a list. So I would say if someone has a big list like that, then I would kind of tackle them in different segments. Like the first thing that you listed was no sex drive. Another thing you listed was no fun and joy. So approaching those differently. What are you going to do about the first one? Take a little small little action for that. And the fun and joy, approach that. Do some kind of activity for that. And sometimes all of that can be combined too. Maybe you're going to do some really fun, wild and crazy thing that's going to activate your sex drive. So it's all rolled up into one. Just follow your inner guidance. But that's a big list. So don't feel like you have to resolve it all at once, of course. Phyllis says, I can be too serious at times. I saw a little boy skipping the other day and I found myself feeling envious, but happy for him. He was so joyous. As I read that, I think, Phyllis, as adults in our culture, we also tend to worry about what other people think. Because the reason why I bring that up is because I'm thinking, what would have happened if you had started to skip? If you saw him and you're like, that looks like fun. And then you just started skipping. Just a thought. Or maybe if you're not comfortable doing it with other people around, do it in your house. And I think that it's really going to open your heart. I know we're talking about sacral chakra, but I think it's really going to open your heart big time. I think that was that was a trigger for you. You really noticed it. And I think that's a sign. I think you need more skipping in your life. Carol says, I fell last November and broke something. Oh, I almost lost my leg. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, Carol. It was shocking physically and mentally. I've been out of balance and sort of lost sits. Yeah, so that might be a little more of the root chakra issue with literally physical balance. But you can definitely work on addressing it today as well. Oh, Vanya, like the vehicle. Okay, thank you, Vanya. Thank you. And I have a terrible memory, so I'm going to write it down because I will forget again. Thank you. I appreciate that. Welcome, Sharon. Okay, so we've just shared a little bit about about some of the blocks or imbalances. So what's one action that you can take today? One action. Either tonight or first thing in the morning. Like my emphasis here is a small action. If you want to take a big action, you can. But throughout this 7-day journey, it's about doing little micro actions, right? So what's one little thing? Like you could go, here's a couple of ideas. Maybe if you haven't eaten dinner yet, you can say that you're going to eat more slowly and really tune into your senses as you eat. Okay? Or maybe you have eaten dinner and you're going to have a treat after this video and you're going to go eat a piece of chocolate and really just allow that to turn your sensual senses on. Okay? Or maybe there's some love making that's going to happen, whether with yourself or with your partner. Or maybe you're going to work on some artwork or sit down and write for 10 minutes. It doesn't have to be for hours. So what is one thing? Go ahead and share now. I want to have at least a couple people sharing before we get into our guided meditation. And while I'm waiting for you guys, I am just going to get a quick drink. I hesitate to get into the guided meditation because I don't want to pop back and share your answers in the middle of the meditation. Excuse me. So, just a reminder for those of you who joined partway through that we do have free gifts today. And for people who are here live all the way till the end, I'm giving 2 people a chakra reading. I'm going to take a look at your sacral chakra and let you know what I see. And in the homework thread, I'm going to pick 3 people tomorrow who have responded on today's homework thread, and I'm going to pull an angel card for each of those 3 people. So you'll get a little mini intuitive reading. Heidi says, reading the energy portion of my new book and concentrating, clearing energy. That sounds great. Constance says, do a tangle drawing tonight. I feel like I have to sneeze, you guys. Speaking of allergies. That sounds fun, Constance. Phyllis says, I did try to skip. I was in Union Station. That's awesome. It felt a little awkward. I think I've forgotten how. I need to practice. Yeah, maybe do it in your living room so that there's no one, there's like no one watching you, so you can look weird and it doesn't matter as you're figuring it out. Yeah, that sounds fun. Tana says, I'm working on a crafty painting project. I haven't done crafty things for a long time. That's awesome. That sounds like fun. Okay, so we've talked about tangible ways, like real grounded ways that you can work on unblocking or rebalancing that part of your energy system. And now we're going to do some energetics. We're going to do some long distance energy healing to work on balancing that particular chakra. So when we do long distance energy balancing, it's really working in 2 ways. First of all, as I'm talking you through the process, it's allowing you, with your own power and your own intent, to balance and clear your energy. And then, and then also, as we're doing it, I am, as an energy healer, working to balance the energies of everybody who is participating in this video. So I know it's a little bit less ideal with my voice all squeaky and everything, but that's fine. It's better that we at least do this process rather than not do it at all. Why skip it? And that's just a lesson for all of us that nothing has to be perfect. Just as a sidebar, I want to share with you one of my personal and professional philosophies that I took on several years ago was that it's more important to put your gifts out into the world than for it to be perfect. So whatever the offerings are, don't have to be absolutely perfect, because sometimes we get so frozen in perfection that we end up withholding our gifts. So right now, this video is a perfect example of that philosophy that I could have canceled, but why? Let's just do this, because we're all still going to get a lot out of this experience. So as always, with our guided meditation, just remember, if you're driving or something like that, go ahead and shut this off. You can always watch it later. For the rest of you, let's keep on going. Go ahead and put yourself in a comfortable position. If you're in a busy part of the house, go ahead and move to a quieter area. And this will take about 5 or 10 minutes to go through this process. You can always resume what you were doing later. So feet flat on the floor, or if you're sitting in bed, you can always be cross-legged. That's okay. Straighten up your spine. And if anything is feeling tense, you can go ahead and just stretch it a little bit. And now I want you to allow your eyes to close and take 3 deep breaths in through your nose and exhaling out your jaw. Relaxing your jaw, relaxing out your mouth. Inhaling through your nose, relaxing your jaw, allowing your breath to exhale out your mouth. And even after you finish those 3 deep breaths, you continue to focus on your breathing. As you focus on your breathing, you become more and more relaxed. You become more and more centered. And you feel a stillness within. You feel a peace returning to you. There's a quiet calm and clarity. Just focus on your breath. As you focus on your breath, visualize, imagine, and intend that there is a grid of protection, a grid of light around the boundaries of your aura, your energy field. And this grid of protection helps to contain your energy. It acts as a healthy boundary and also keeps your energy from dissipating. So you can continue to feel vital and strong while also being able to release any energy that no longer serves you. And now, as you focus on your breath, with your intention, call your own energy back to you, calling back any aspects of your energy that you may have leaked throughout the day today or at any point in the past. Any energy that you may have leaked or given away, calling your energy back into you now and drawing your own sweet spirit fully back into your body, knowing it's safe for you to be in your body, spirit within human form, fully integrated and fully present. Focusing on your breath, you bring your awareness to your root chakra at the base of your spine. And from your root chakra, send a beam of light or roots, like plant roots, down into the earth, connecting you with earth energy. Letting those roots go deeper and deeper and deeper, helping to anchor you into this sweet Mother Earth energy. Helping you to feel nourished and balanced, grounded, and now with your intention and your own personal power and the assistance of our spirit guardians, our guardian angels, our benevolent ancestors, our animal totems, our plant teachers, we ask for assistance in clearing and balancing all aspects of our sacral chakra. Clearing and balancing and opening our creativity. Clearing any blocks that we may have to feeling joy in our life. Any false limiting beliefs. Any blocks that we may have related to having fun or engaging in play. We open up to that energy now. We activate healing and loving compassion and balance for our intimate relationships, for our feelings of safety and security within those intimate relationships and intimate moments, for healing any and all past traumas or hurts relating to this area. Activating healing and balance and harmony to our love life, whether that involves relationships with partners or our relationship with self. Balancing and healing our sex life, our ability to give and receive pleasure, whether it's sexual in nature or just simple sensual pleasures of being in your body, enjoying your senses, enjoying each moment, slowing down enough to sense the moment, to enjoy the experience, and opening up and healing our ability to self-nurture, give ourselves self-love, self-care, mothering our own inner child, and receiving mothering from others, receiving parenting type of love from others who are part of our support system. Breathing into that space of your body, into your pelvic bowl, just activating healing and balance And without any judgment, just sending loving, loving compassion to that sacral chakra. And now from that feeling of compassion, repeat after me. I love life. I love life. I love life. Life loves me. Life loves me. Life loves me. Just breathe into that. Next, I allow pleasure and joy in my life. I allow pleasure and joy in my life. I allow pleasure and joy in my life. I am a sexual and sensual being. I am a sexual and sensual being. I am a sexual and sensual being. And now, if there's any other affirmation that you'd like to include, you can do that now. And now we're going to do a little bit of color vibrational healing. And for this, we're going to use the color orange. So now, I'd like for you to visualize that there's orange energy, a beautiful, vibrant, clear orange. It's like a yummy orange that you just want to like drink or slurp up. And it's this vibrant orange. And it's all, this light is all around you. And I want you to take a deep inhale through your nose. And inhale, just pulling that light into your body. And as you exhale, it draws all the way down through all of your chakras. It fills up your whole body. So inhaling again, inhaling that orange vitality light. And exhale, and it expands even more all the way through your entire body. Continue breathing in that orange light on your own at your own pace. And do one more breath. And now take 3 slow, deep breaths with the intent of helping yourself become more grounded and present. Bringing yourself now into full awareness, coming out of your meditation and opening your eyes when you're ready. And I saw that some of you joined during the meditation. Welcome. And as you can tell, my voice doesn't sound too great today. I've got allergies happening. Sorry about that. So, while you all are coming out of that, let me scroll through and we're going to get ready to do our free gifts. Excuse me. So let's see who we have. Nick says, I'll have to watch when you're done. Yesterday's meditation made me feel great. That's awesome. So does that mean you're leaving or are you coming back, Nick? Okay. I'm just seeing who all is here. Okay. This part always takes a minute. And we're seeing who gets entered into the drawing. We're going to have 2 people that are going to get a Sacral Chakra reading. Vanya. Carol. Got Isabella. Don't want to forget her. Okay. And you can always share during this time, even though I haven't asked you a question, even though I have not asked you anything. Okay, I think I got everything. Oh, we got one more. Okay, I think we have everybody. Okay. Get Barbara in there. Okay. Oh, good. Yeah, and just FYI, you're more likely to get to win. This is just how it's working out. You're more likely to win if you've made a comment, because if it just shows that you've joined like a while back and I don't see anything else from you, I might think that you left. So that's just a little heads up. Oh, Diane just got back. That's good. Okay, so let's see who our winners are. I'm seeing who this is. I need to have like game show music playing. I didn't write down this person's last name, so I don't know who it is. Okay, never mind. All right. Okay. Today my pendulum is telling who the winners are. So just so you know. Okay, almost done, almost ready. Okay, so I have the 2 winners for the chakra reading. Vanya and Anita, please let me know that you are here. Vanya and Anita, let me know that you are here and that you give your consent for me to look at your sacral chakra and talk about it here. And if I don't hear from you, I will pick someone else. So you got to come on really quick. And then if you didn't win, there's winners every single day. So, I mean, I can't guarantee that everyone is going to win one of these, but there's going to be a lot of different prizes. And on some of the days, I'll have a free gift that everybody gets. Like Oprah, you get a car, and you get a car, and you get a car. But unfortunately, I'm not giving you a car. I wish I could. But it'll be almost as good, I promise. Okay, so Vanya. Okay, good. So we'll start with you. And Anita, let me know that you're still here. If I don't hear from you by the time I'm done with Vanya, I will choose someone else. So make sure that you get back on here. Okay, so everybody give me a second while I tune in, and I'm going to take a look at your sacral chakra. I'm not going to do all the chakras because that would take about 10 minutes per person, and we're not going to do that. So right now, first of all, I'm just looking to see if it's spinning the right way, because it should be spinning clockwise, and yours is spinning counterclockwise. So imagine a vortex of energy. It should be spinning clockwise if I'm looking at the front of your body, and it's actually spinning the opposite way, which is an indicator that there's some, well, so there's some blocked energy, but also when it's spinning counterclockwise, it's like you're giving off an energetic, I always jokingly say, it's like you're energetically saying to a partner on a subtle energetic level, you're saying like, no thanks, go away. So whether you're saying that literally or not, energetically, that part of your energy anatomy is like, nope, and pushing, and it's actually pushing away any kind of intimacy. That it just is what it is. It's okay. But if you are wanting to draw more of that into your life, then you might go ahead and do some chakra balancing meditations. And this would be good for everybody who's watching this. You can go on YouTube, type in chakra balancing meditation, and there's literally thousands of them. And you can listen at your own leisure and work on balancing all of your chakras. You want to make sure that you don't just balance one, so that you're just balanced in one, but all the rest of them are out of whack. It's really good to do a full meditation. Another thing that you could do is, and Vanya is saying, haha, yeah, I'm on my period. Would that affect it? Yes, anything that's going on physically will definitely affect it. And it's like your body is saying, that's what your body is saying right now, like, blah. We really don't, like, we're just trying to deal with this thing going on right now. So, yeah, so it is what it is. Just be gentle with yourself. Just get some self-care and rest. And as I look now with having that information, as I look at your energy, let me see what it looks like after you're done with this cycle. It feels like you're still going counterclockwise even after that's done. So you'll want to do some balancing. You can even just do some of the things that we affirmed in your own life, doing artistic activities, doing doing fun and joyful kinds of things, and doing things to enhance your personal and romantic and relationship intimacy, even just in really small ways, can really just help to open up that energy a little bit more. But it's okay to just chill and relax when it's that time of the month. You don't have to do any major work at this time. You can wait, just honor your cycle and just wait until it's done. So I didn't hear back from Anita. She might not be with us anymore. So let's go ahead and go through. Is there anyone else who joined? Okay, we got everybody. Okay, let's see who else we're supposed to do. Okay, hang on. All right, so I'm just making sure. I was just seeing if the person who I just got a yes on has commented recently, and yes, she did. So Diane, you just got the free reading. So Diane, go ahead and tell me if you are still on and if you give your consent for me to take a look at your sacral chakra. So be sure to answer really, really, really quick. So, because it takes about a minute for it to come through. I hope that you're still on. So I don't have to go through a list. Vanya says, thank you so much. I will work on this. You are very welcome. So while we're waiting for Diane, and if we don't hear from Diane, I'll pick another person. Yay! Good. Okay. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so glad that you're here. Okay. Interesting, Diane. your sacral chakra, even before I got your consent, just from thinking about you, I was just getting little flashes already. So without even trying to see that. So now as I look more intentionally, I see more detailed of what I was getting flashes of. And you have a lot of energy in your sacral chakra. Like, I like to use the word juicy, juicy, like fruit, like an orange. Like that's the kind of energy, like you're just biting into it and it's just so delicious. If you are not already into doing artwork and arts and craftsy stuff and super creative stuff, you need to be, because that chakra, that your sacral chakra, is naturally very strong. That's like your personal PowerPoint is your sacral chakra. Like that's where you're meeting the world through that chakra. And I don't normally see quite that. But yours, let me just see a little bit more. Your sacral chakra is, it's very bright and vibrant. Orange is the color of that chakra. And it's very, there's a lot of vitality in that chakra. It's looking really good. It's on, just right on the verge of maybe being a little overactive, where you can just get a little bit too involved in whatever your creative activities are and get just slightly, not a lot, just slightly manic about it. Again, it's very slight. It's not a big overbalance. It's not a big overactive energy. It's just like right on the edge. So that's just something that you'll just want to be aware of, and just ground yourself a little bit, take a break, eat a snack. Don't have like, sometimes you have like 50 million projects that you're doing. That's what it feels like. So just rein it in a little bit. But this is your strong area. It just, that your chakra looks beautiful. It's a beautiful orange. So, oh yeah, and Vanya, juicy sacral chakra sounds hilariously inappropriate. Yeah, yeah, okay, so let's just be inappropriate here. Totally. Awesome. It's all good. Exactly. But yeah, let's think about, like, with this chakra, everybody, think about really, having that zest for life, like slurping the juice of the orange, slurping the juice of life. Think about, eating that juicy piece of fruit, and that is your life. That piece of fruit is your life, and really just enjoy it to the fullest. That is what this chakra is all about. And no matter what your circumstances are, and I say this from experience, no matter what your circumstances are, there is still some joy to be found. And that doesn't negate any of the hard stuff. That stuff is still there, but you can still find joy. You can still enjoy all of the juiciness. The bits that you can enjoy. And Diane says, thank you. Yes, I am doing a lot of things. LOL. Yeah, awesome. Okay, so let's go ahead and wrap this up. I'm totally laughing because it's 10 after the hour, and that's okay, because I'm the boss of my Facebook Live, and so I can go as long as I want to. I'm so glad that you all stuck with me for all of this time. Tomorrow is day 3, and we're going to be going up the chakras. We're going to be going to the solar plexus. That's your power center. And there's also going to be a free gift for everyone, including everybody who watches the replay, and including people on YouTube, because I love you. All of you on YouTube who watch the replay are going to get a prize too, because I'm feeling like I'm in an Oprah kind of mood. I want to give a free gift to everybody. So you got to come back tomorrow to listen to participate and listen to that. But of course, in order to do the daily homework, you do have to be in our Facebook group. It's a members only Facebook group. And so the name of it is Spiritual Empowerment Community. You do have to answer the 3 questions that are presented to you when you click to join. If you don't answer them, I click deny. So you do have to answer them at least briefly, so I know that you're not a lurker or a robot and that you actually do want to be here, because we only want people in our group who really do want to be here and who want to share in all of the positive vibes. So as always, thank you for everything. If you'd like to work with me more deeply, you always know you can go to my website for one-on-one sessions, or for my 12-month program, which is like this 7-day challenge, but times 100. It's like really good. My 12-month program can be found on my website, psychicprotectionsanctuary.com, and under the events tab is the Spiritual Empowerment Academy. Check it out, and if you'll know if you feel drawn or not. My intent is, like, I don't ever try to like sell anything or push anyone into joining anything, because then it's not good for anybody. But I would say if you feel that, and if you feel that inner nudge, then follow that and go ahead and go to the website and read it. If you still feel that inner nudge, click on the application and fill it out, and then we can pop onto a video and do a little exchange and see if it's a good fit for you. And if it is, then we'll move forward, and if not, that's okay. And by the way, those of you who are participating in this challenge, I did explain this in my like advertising blurb, that this Facebook challenge, part of it is that it's a great way for me to connect with people who might be a good fit for my 12-month program. But everybody is welcome here during these 7 days. I have no expectations of anybody to join the 12-month program or not. This is just my way of connecting with all of you. And if you feel like you want to go further, you can. But this really is open to everybody. Everybody is welcome. No expectations. I am just so happy that you're here. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for day 3 of our 7-day energy tune-up. See you then. Bye.